So, have you ever wondered how much your phone will actually cost if you go straight from the factory? And just how much more you're paying from the actual production cost? Well, today we'll be going over the things you need to know about that, just how it works, why the pricings are so different from the actual cost to make the phone, and so much more. Now, before I get into the video, I will provide a video in the description which takes you to MKBHD's video where he went over just how companies budget for certain parts, like for the camera system, the display, and such more. But this video is going to be a bit more different than his video because it's going through the production costs and just how different it is. And also just why the costs are higher than the actual production cost. So looking at the latest iPhone, which is the iPhone 14 Pro Max 128GB option, your paying, well, production cost is $501, whereas the retail value for that phone is $1,099, which means Apple's making a profit margin of 54.4%. Now that's the latest iPhone, and that's not the most highest profit they've made from a phone, because the highest profit they made is from the iPhone 6 Plus 128GB option. Now, this was definitely one of the biggest phones from Apple because, I mean, a lot of people had that phone and I even had the iPhone 6, so I'll definitely agree that this is a well-known phone. Now, the cost for the iPhone 6 Plus was $263 to make. Now, going to the actual retail value for that phone was $949, which means Apple made a profit of 72.4% just from that phone, which is insane. Now you're probably thinking, oh yeah, Apple's extremely expensive. Well, going to Samsung, their most highest profit they made from a phone is probably from the Samsung Galaxy Z4 5G, because that phone actually costs $670 to make, whereas the retail value is $1,799, which means they made about 62.8%. Now, there's also another device which is even more than that, but I'm not going into that. Now, from the list I have so far, there's only one phone that actually is not too bad from the actual production cost, and that is the Google Pixel 6 Pro 128GB option, where that phone actually costs $485, and the retail value was $899, which means that they made 46% from that. That's the cheapest or the lowest profit margin from any of the companies or any of the phones that have been provided on this list, which just shows you most of the reasons why the phones are higher than the actual production cost is because you are paying for the brand. Now, looking at probably a well-known way to actually look at this is looking at something like a car brand. Now, taking Toyota, one of the most well-known car companies in the world, they are obviously well-known. Now, taking, let's say, the Toyota Agya, which most countries might not have, but where I'm based, we do have that vehicle. That car costs 200,000 Rand, which is actually quite a bit. Now, looking at a different car company has the same specs and could be even more reliable than Toyota themselves, it will cost you way less. The reason why is because you're paying for the brand. Now, this applies to Apple, Samsung, and so much more, because obviously you are paying for the brand. I mean, looking at Apple, for example, they're well known as one of the most luxurious companies out there, the most business type of companies. So you are paying for that type of feel, you're paying for that luxury. Whereas Samsung, they're well known for probably mostly the cameras, their whole system sometimes, but you are also paying for the brand because Samsung is one of the most well-known Android companies in the world. So that is basically how the pricing is different. I mean, sure, Google Pixel does have some phones where they do make about 55%, but it's lower than a lot of the iPhones and the Samsungs, which just shows you, based on the brand, based on how much you are actually paying extra from the actual production cost. Now, of course, you can take in consideration that yes, the companies do need to make a profit, but the fact that some of the companies have to make more than 60% doesn't make sense. But otherwise, I hope this video helps you all to understand just how this process works, because it is very uncomfortable to know that you are paying so much extra just for a phone that is made less than $500. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next video. Be safe. And if you want me to do more videos like this or any other videos, let me know. And yeah, see you guys next video. Be safe. As always, hope you have a great day. Bye.